Nick Tammaro here for TwinSpires.com. A little bit of a role reversal as I get to have Steve Bick join me. I've been very fortunate to be a part of Steve's show for a long time. Steve, it's another Derby fortnight. We have a tremendous crowd on hand today as part of 5-0 Tuesday as the locals really enjoy. Obviously, training has largely been completed, at least the serious track work, as our friends overseas would call it. But there are still preparations that are ongoing as far as gallops go, jogs, things like that. You've had Mike Welsh on your show. What were some of the things that he may have laid out that could really people could latch onto at this point?
There is a nuance in terms of energy level and in intensity that you begin to discern, and I still can't handle a stopwatch and record the splits, but over the years I've really kind of come to understand what to look for, and it's a certain focus. It's a bowed neck. It's a controlled aggression. It's ears flicking.
Right.
There's things that you pick up, and there's always a couple of colts, a couple of the fillies that are working just that much better and just look that much sharper. Right now, coming into the focus of the week, Lacara probably has worked better and has galloped better amongst all the Derby horses and Oaks horses. She had the most sparkling work, one of those works where she's going at a clip and you hear, in this case, Clocker John bark out the half-mile split, 46. 46? She looked like she was going 48. And even Mark Casse later said, I was going to tell the kid to slow it down, but she was doing it so easily. The work is one thing. How do they come out of the work? Final Gambit worked really well and did not come out of the work so great. Took them a couple of days to sort of get back into a smooth rhythm. She, however, Lacara, she's come out of the work better than she went into it. Every morning out there, she is just ready to take flight. So that's number one. Yeah. Then there's journalism, day after day, neck bowed, eyes forward, just absolutely focused. He's coming in the way you want. I keep bringing up Barbaro. I told Caitlin Free, I said, he's Barbaro, he's going to win like Barbaro, and he's going to draw the 8-hole like Barbaro.
And you're one for one so far.
And he did.
Right. Yeah, no, it's an incredible time to see, obviously, the development and, of course, obviously observe what happens in the morning, see how it's going to translate a little bit to the afternoon. Obviously, you'll have a great deal of coverage on your show at the Races with Steve Bick in the morning. Tell us a little bit about what you've got coming up on Saturday as well on Derby Day.
Saturday, we're doing, this third year in a row that SiriusXM has had me do the NBC Sports Radio Derby pre-show, 2 to 5 on SiriusXM. And it's been great fun. This year, actually, the way the schedule laid out, we're going to have 4 races. We're able to bring from the Twin Spires Turf Sprint through we're going to miss the Pate. Usually the Pate is on that show, but it's a race earlier. So we've got the Old Forester, the Derby City Distaff, and the American
Turf.
The American
great.
Turf.
That's a great set of races.
It's a nice group of races. We'll have Randy Moss and Jerry Bailey, Steve Kornacki. I have not yet recorded a piece with Nick Luck, but probably will. Hoping you're going to join. Callie Francois is going to sit in. We'll have Marcus Hirsch, Dave Grenig stop by. Probably one more. Usually there's one guest an hour among the DRF crowd. It's a great way to lead into Derby Day.
Undoubtedly, we'll all be looking forward to it. We'll be looking forward to the morning point as well as what's coming up on Saturday. Be sure you're playing along at TwinSpires.com. Wayne Catalano walking up in the middle of this interview. How are you doing?
Good.
And he's ready for the rest of the day.
Yeah, we're in the Pat Day Mile. We're ready to go.
Ready for Built.
Yes, we are.
Wayne Catalano, trainer of Built.
Momentum.
There you go. Building momentum to the weekend. That's what we're doing at TwinSpires.com. Catman, good luck. Steve, thank you so
guys.
much.
Appreciate it. Have a good one. Nice to see you.
Catman.